Marvel Rivals Season 1 is finally out, and with it we get 2 brand new characters. Well, 4 over the course of the season, but 2 of them are joining us at launch. One of them is Mr. Fantastic, and one of them is Sue Storm. Today, I'm going to explain Mr. Fantastic's abilities for you, and then we're going to play a game with him to see just how easy he is to play straight away. Without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. Here we have Mr. Fantastic. He's down as a 3-star difficulty, and he's a duelist, but based on what I've seen, I think he's more like a hybrid tank than a duelist. But let's jump into the practice range and see exactly what his abilities are like. So, his abilities are, his left click is a stretch out forward punch to attack enemies, okay? His Brainiac bounce is ultimate, leap upwards and smash the ground, slowing enemies within range. Can leap again upon landing a hit, so it's kind of like the redo ability of Winter Soldier, but less dangerous, easier to pull off because you don't need to finish the person by the looks of it. Reflexive Rubber, stretch body to absorb damage before launching stored damage in the target direction. So it's like his reflection ability we saw. E, gain a shield, select a target and dash towards them, dealing damage to enemies and granting a shield to allies. Okay. Distended grip. Extend arms forward to entangle an enemy, then press left click to pull the enemy hit.
We've been discovered.
One sec. Then press left click to pull the enemy hit towards you, or select and yank another enemy, knocking them airborne against each other. Passive. Using abilities generates elasticity, boosting attack power. Reaching full elasticity triggers an inflated state that grants shield and boosts even more damage. Okay, so this is what I saw, I think, where he goes like tank mode. So, first off, let's have a look at... Oh, that's its elasticity bar building up there. Okay, cool. So once you fill it up, you do become a tank. That's cool. Okay, and then what's the shift? Okay, and then when that timer ended... Oh, okay. Whoa, 1 second. So, also, if we do that... Okay, one sec. So, right-click, and then impact, you pulls them in. Or you can go right-click, and then do your normal attack on someone else, and it swings them into each other, and they do damage to each other. Okay, that makes sense. Nope. My finger was wrong on my keys. And then...
Sorry about that.
And then when you get your elasticity to 100, you become a tank. For a certain amount of time, and you get a load of bonus health. Interesting. And then if you press shift... You get big like that, you get 300 bonus health and a timer, and then when the timer runs out, whatever damage you've taken, you reflect? Okay, and then how does the shield work? What's the range like on his attack? Not phenomenal, you'd have to get pretty close. But it's got decent range.
A predictable outcome. Double the fun.
So I don't know what the ratio of damage to everything else is. Like how much of that damage you absorb do you keep? And then you've got his ultimate. Oh my god, you bounce pretty aggressively. There's no control over that timing. It just keeps happening. Like you don't stop moving. Oh my god, you really do move a lot. Okay, incubate, you're supposed to hit 5 enemies with that in a single go, was it? For one of the challenges.
So fast, friend. Double the fun.
And how long exactly does So just doing attacks builds up the elasticity, but how long exactly does the elasticity thing last for? 7 seconds. And you become a tank for that amount of time. So his abilities are on like small to medium-ish cooldowns instinctively. Wait, is dash stores up to 2? What's the cooldown on 1? Sorry, what's the cooldown on 1 of these? I can't want it. Let me do it straight away. So you get one about every 7 or 8 seconds, and you can hold 2. Then this lasts for 3. And then takes 12 to come back. And then that does good damage, and that takes 6 to come back.
Double KO.
I've got you.
You can't use any of the other abilities while you're in this version. So he just does a lot more damage and has a lot more health, but you can't use other abilities. So when you go up to the, sorry, what did they call it? Just when you reach full elasticity, you can't use any of his other abilities, which is interesting.
Been discovered.
You don't have a lot of control over his ultimate, I've got to be honest. The way he bounces back up and slams, you can't speed that up or slow that down, it doesn't seem like. So you kind of get left having to work out exactly what you want to do. Let's go work out the exact range on his attacks. Within 5 meters, yes. On the 5 meter line, yes. 6, yes. 7, yes. Can he do 10?
Sorry
He
about
can
that.
still hit at 10.
Trouble has arrived.
Can he there's no way he can still hit at 15. Just inside 15 he can hit. That's some really good range. So it's 15 in the straight line. Like, what's like the dome of it, I
Was
guess.
unusually satisfying.
If I stand like 12 and a half. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. So if I stand right here. I'm trying to work out the maths there. 10 meters on the diagonal. So yeah, about 12 and a half circle around an objective, I'd say. You're going to be good to hit anything. He does really good damage. He's going to be an interesting character for sure. And he's also got a team-up ability with Sue. So let's spawn Sue in real quick and see what the team-up ability is. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay.
A force field.
Oh, okay. So you get your own personal force field that you can use.
Field. Well, hello there.
With a 20-second timer on it, it seems. Can I use it in conjunction with this? No, you can't. But you can pop that on
That's 3.
and it boosts you up to 400 potential health.
Fantastic! Ha! Whoa! Ha! Been bent. Ha!
Double KO.
I've got you.
Ah! Oh my god, one sec. Did you see what happened there? If you use the right click left,
Wow, 4 in a row.
That's one down.
we'll wait for it to reset because I fucked it up. If you use the right click, left click, dash when they're in the air, it hits both of them. Interesting.
A predictable outcome.
Very interesting.
A force field. Double the fun.
That's going to be some insane tech. If you kind of like backline the healers, I mean, if you said that's Mantis and Luna, and you just go bang, no, wait for it to reset. So if you backline the healers, you got Luna, Mantis. You go bang, bang, bang.
Double KO.
Were they both so weak then?
Predictable outcome.
I'm a moron. Okay, Mantis, Luna, whichever. Bang, bang. Pull them together. Dash. Hit them both. You're in tank form. How much? Okay, one sec. We're at 0 elasticity.
Not so fast, friend.
Yeah, that puts you up to 60 from nothing instantly.
Double KO.
That's incredible. Right, there's only one thing left to do. We need to go get in a game and try him out and see how he plays in an actual game. Honestly, he does a lot for the meta. He can work as the third DPS with one tank, two healers, because of his ability to turn into a tank. I've not played a lot today. In fact, this is my first game of the day, so I don't expect it to be great, but we just want to see how he feels to actually play. And also, I'm pretty sure I have an invisible woman, so I should have my team up. A lot of people might not know how to even deal with Reach-Out or even what his abilities are, so he might be very, very strong, just because people don't understand him. But I also might... I don't play a lot of duelists, I don't play a lot of melee duelists, so Christ knows what's going to happen.
We've got trouble.
I see Jeff and Venom.
An extra force here. Great.
Where the fuck did he go? Holy shit, he is strong. Holy shit.
Careful, cephalopods are quite intelligent.
Oh my goodness. I've got... He's a fucking tank. I mean, I've been getting healed well there. Don't get it twisted. But I managed to block 3k damage on a single life. That's craziness. He could be really, really strong in like an area as well. I need to remember to put my C. I'm just not used to it because I've not even got used to the character yet, let alone his team up. His team up's going to be very common though, because based on what I'm seeing... Oh, I died in my ult. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay, it's all good. Let's reset and go again.
I'm not ready to give up yet.
I need to remember to hit that C at the minute. Just when I'm getting ready to push in. Just gives you a bit more health. More than anything else.
Let me guess. Your Namor's friends? You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Let me return the favor. Something seems fishy here. Literally.
Holy shit. You can block a lot of damage. I'm just struggling with the combat part right now.
So long.
Out of sight.
I'm more resilient than you think.
Holy moly. Look at this. Look at this goofy run. Oh my god. Look, they even... Look, when he jumps, they elongate his body slightly. That's really funny.
There's more of them than us. Now I see them.
I'm surprised there's no kind of movement involved.
A futile attempt.
Oh my god, you see how much damage that did?
I'll do my best to carry on.
I need to stop pushing like an idiot. I just want to get in there and use his abilities. And I'm kind of throwing as a result. I need to sit behind my tank still. But I'm like a first line DPS who sits there behind like a Magneto shield and punches out. For sure.
Disappear!
A futile attempt.
Shields up!
Become vulnerable.
There we go. We just tag teamed some ults there. And it worked out pretty well. So that takes a second before it
Futile attempt.
finish its ability as well, which is kind of cool.
You stopped them in their tracks.
As if you can put a turret on top of that. I didn't know that. Am I dumb? Am I certainly, but still.
So long, turret. Namor's got some extra help. I'm doing this. Well, hello there. Feeling fantastic.
Okay, so you can still take damage in his ult very easily.
We're trying to stop them.
Okay, that's interesting. His ultimate seems like it'd be quite strong. It doesn't do a load of damage, but it kind of does a decent amount of AoE damage and it can last a long time. But you're very shootable in it. No kind of mobility is interesting though. With the amount of duelists that have got insane mobility, I kind of thought he'd have something.
Shield activated.
Better stop that vehicle.
This should limit any damage.
Yeah, I'm a tank now too, bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Namor's Fleming returned the favor. A waste of innocent sea
Don't
life.
give them another inch. Or else.
To be honest,
Holy shit, we're getting there.
we've been discovered.
Oh no. I accidentally jumped into his ult. I blocked 10k damage low. Being able to just...
Fleming returned the favor. Careful, several are quite intelligent. Fantastic!
Holy shit, this cloak and dagger is messing me up. But he's got something about him. For sure, for sure. My damage is a little bit lower than I'd like it to be, but for a first game on,
To be done.
there's some options here. He can go toe-to-toe with a tank that does good damage if there's no healers about, though. And that is huge.
Watch me solve.
So fast, friend.
Stop them in their tracks.
Holy shit. Again, I know I'm getting a bit pocket healed from someone there, but my god. You can just block so much.
I'm more resilient than you think.
Yeah, nothing I can do there. Wow, that was an interesting one. I wasn't great, don't get me wrong, but if you look right here at the amount of damage he can block, that tells you all you need to know about where this character is. Yeah, he is a DPS or a duelist by design, but when he has the ability to block that much damage with not an insane focus of healing, he is definitely going to be able to kind of, like a meta like this with 2 healers, a tank, and 3 DPS, he should be able to sit there as like the DPS that works as a secondary tank. Very, very interesting. And that was the first gameplay look at Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic. I think he's a very, very cool addition to the game, both from a Marvel lore standpoint, but also his abilities and the way they've built him. I like that he's already challenging this idea of there being tanks, DPS, and healers, because he's very much a hybrid character. Yes, he is a DPS by his title, he's a duelist, but his survivability and the way he literally has like a tank form is a lot more hybrid, and I'm really excited to see how he gets used in the meta going forward. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.